Hello, I'm Ray. Today I'm doing the related question. So the question is, a 60 feet road is looked through a pulley, 36 feet above the point G and about here. So that one, the height of that one is 36, and a lantern is here, and that is held by the rod, and another end at the top of, another end of the rope is at the height of this person. So the whole thing from here to here is the rope, and the people is walking, and his velocity is 25, so which means the xdt is 25 feet per minute, and that's all. And the question is asking for what is the rate change of the distance between the pulley and the height of the mine, which should be labeled by J from here to here. So we want to find is dj dt. So from the given for this question is, we do have is x with 25 feet, and dx dt for the person is 5 feet per second, and the height from here to here is 36. So let's label that by big H. From here to here, the big H is 36, and the small h of this person is 6 feet. And we want one is the dj dt. So the equation that we want to use in this picture, there is a triangle, so we want to use the equation is the square of the x squared, because this part is a right triangle, so this one is x, this one is also x, so it's x squared plus the height, the length of this part, which is labeled by this one, square is equal to square. Okay, and then what we know from here is x equal 25, and h prime should be equal 36 minus 6, which is 30, because the person here is 36 feet and the whole thing is 36, so this part should be 30, and that one should be a constant because it's never changed. And after we take the derivative, that's so j should be equal square root of x squared h prime squared. We can figure out that right now. So, and we can plug in our calculator. The answer come out should be equal 39.051 feet. And then we do is take the derivative of this whole thing, and since h prime is as a constant, so when after we take the derivative, that becomes 0. So 2x dx dt equal 2j dj dt, and the 2 cancelled, x equal 25 times 5 equal 39.051 dj dt. So, and then after we plug in our calculator, we should get 3.201 feet per second. Okay, and that's the answer for the first part. And maybe we will use this for the second part a little later. And now we have to do the second part. The second part is asking for the rate of the change of the man's shadow length when he is 40 feet from G. So that means here is not 25 anymore, so the x is become 40. Okay. So when it's we did a lot of work like this, like a man from here, and this one is a light, and since the man is cutting, the man is walking away from the light, the length of the shadow, like this one is that one, the shadow should be increased. But for this one, because the light is also going up, so it's maybe like this. So maybe the length of the shadow will have a different answer. So this is the reason why there are two variables in this question. So the given is right now the x is become 40 feet, and dx dt is also 5 feet per second, and the person is always 6, and the big H also 36, and we want to find is the shadow, which is we can label that ds dt is equal 1 feet per second. And then the equation that we want to use is trying to make a similar triangle from here, this one, those two triangles. So as we label that is 6, so this one should be 36 minus, and this height, which is 60 minus j, equal the shadow, the length of the shadow over shadow plus x. And then we have to take the derivative. We can simplify that first. So 6x plus 6x equal this one is negative 24 plus j. So that one is become negative 24s plus js. And after we simplify, this one is 30s plus 6x equal js. And that's all. And we have to take the derivative is 30 ds dt plus 6 dx dt equal j dj ds dt plus s dj dt. Okay, and at that time, when the data of 1 becomes 40, and this one is always 30, so at that time the g should be equal 50. So if j equal 50, this part is 60 minus 50, which is 10. So this one should be equal 26. And we want to find is this one, 30 ds dt plus 6 times 5 equal j is 50, and ds dt plus s, but we don't know the s, so we have to plug into the original function here, this one. So when the shadow is here is 6 over 26, at that time is 26, so we can come out with x equal 12. So that here should be equal 12. dj dt is, we already figured out that in the first part, so that should be equal 3.021. And then we have our information that we have. So the last part is just plug in the number. And when we plug in everything in our calculator, we should come out with a negative number, which makes sense because when the people is getting further away from the light, the light is also becoming higher and higher. So when this person becoming here, so this one is getting higher and higher. Okay.